Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies. Now, before I get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I post. And if you are a woman that needs relationship advice, or you want to learn more about how to think like a man, or why men do the things they do, act the way they act, and think the way they think, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one session with me. Link is in the description below, and I can help you out personally, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, brand new on my website, if you want me to coach you every step of the way, step by step, throughout your dating or relationship process and journey, and you want me to become your personal dating coach long term, then I have a special program just for you. Link is in the description below also, and I can help you out personally again, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, go pick up my brand new Girls Night card game. It's officially out. So if you're having a game night with your homegirls and you need something to do, then make sure you go pick up my Girls Night card game. It got a lot of fun questions and scenarios about love and relationships and everything all in between. So make sure you go pick that up. Link is in the description below, okay? And then on this hand, we got my brand new ebook. It's called Oh He's Toxic Period. And if you never want to be played, used, or manipulated by a man ever again in your whole life, then make sure you go pick up that ebook right there because it's fire, okay? And again, link is in the description below for that also, okay? And also, if you are a woman and you love quotes, dating quotes, relationship quotes, and things like that, then I have something special just for you. I came up with my top 100, yes, 100 dating love quotes for women, right? So if you want to go get that, it's on my website. And again, as usual, the link is in the description below also, okay? So all that's out the way, and we gonna jump right into this video. And this video is titled, These Are the 5 Best Things About Being a Single Woman. Right, ladies? So these are the top 5 things about being a single woman. Because a lot of times people be saying or thinking that being single is a bad thing. Like if you are a woman and you don't have a man just by your side, or you're not married or something like that, or you're not at least in a relationship, it's like your whole life has just failed, you know? And they make it seem like it's such a bad thing for you as a woman to be single and to not be exclusively dealing or dating or with a man. You know, you may be a single woman and you think that, you know, I'm single, and you see all your friends, maybe you got friends that are in relationships, or you got friends that are married, or you go on Instagram, or you go on Facebook or other social media platforms, and you looking and you see celebrities, they're together and stuff like that. And you see, you know, your friends and family, they're married together, happy, you know, taking pictures, stuff like that, matching each other's outfits and stuff, you know, saying I love you and writing long captions about each other and, you know, stuff like that, posting each other, taking cute pictures and stuff. And you just like, wow, I wish I had that. I wish I had a relationship that I could be happy and proud to post and stuff like that. Or I wish I just had a man, period, you know. Or maybe sometimes you're lonely. You may feel like, wow, you know, I'm lonely. I'm a lonely woman and I wish I had somebody by my side. You know, maybe you're dating around, maybe you're talking to a couple guys, but nothing too serious. And it's just like, you know, they come and go. You know, a lot of guys, when you're just dating, you know, sometimes they just come and go. They're just in and out. And you know, stuff like that. So it's not consistent. You want somebody that's consistent that you can call your own. And you're tired of just being single, you're tired of just dating around, getting to know different men, stuff like that, and you're tired of being by yourself. You don't want to be by yourself. You don't want to be alone. You want a man around you. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe, you get pressured by your friends and family. Maybe your friends and family always saying, especially your family, they may always say, so when you gonna have a child, or when you gonna get you a man? They may say, so when you gonna get a man? When you gonna get you a baby? When you gonna bring a child home? When you gonna bring a man home, period? When you gonna start progressing your life right now? Why you not married? Are you even dating? What are you doing? Like, are you in a relationship? Like, what's going on? And you feel pressured by your family because your family looking at you like by now you should have been, in a relationship, or you should have been married and stuff like that. And it puts a lot of pressure on you. So when it puts so much pressure on you, you feel like, wow, like you start feeling depressed, you start feeling down on yourself, you start feeling like very negatively about you being single, because the way how society looks at single people, the way your friends and family look at single people and stuff like that. And you just feel like, man, like I wish I had somebody around. Like I'm lonely, or, I want to have somebody to post and parade and stuff like that. I want to be able to go on trips and I want to be able to go on vacations and go on nice trips and buy gifts and Valentine's days and birthdays and holidays and stuff like that. Like you want to be able to bring somebody home, to your family and stuff like that. You don't want to feel like you the one left out. A lot of times you as a woman, you feel left out. You feel like everybody else is in a relationship. All these other women, they got rings on their finger. All these other women, they're in relationships. They're happy, or it seems like they're happy. But, I'm not. I don't have nobody, So it just seems like, being single is such a bad thing and such a negative thing. But I'm here to tell you, to make this video, to give you ladies some hope, and to look at it from a brighter side and a better standpoint of being a single woman. Because being a single woman ain't always bad. You may think being single is bad, but it's not always bad. Because I'm here to tell you the 5 best things about being a single woman, okay? So, without further ado, ladies, we gonna jump right into it, and we go to number 1. So, number 1. The first best thing about being a single woman is you get to know yourself. So you get to know yourself. You get to know who you are. Now that you are single and you're not dating nobody, you don't have no outside distractions, you ain't got no other obligations, stuff like that. Now you can focus on you. You can focus on the inner you, the self-development, building up your self-confidence as a woman, building up your self-esteem as a woman, who you are. Now that you're single, you get to go where you want to go. You get to do what you want to do. At first everything was about that man. And when you're in a relationship, a lot of times it's always about that man, where he want to go, what he want to do, him. You get caught up in all that. And now that you're single, you get to say, where do I want to go for lunch today? What do I want to do today after work? Or what do I want to do today on my day off? What do I want to do today, period? Where do I want to go? What do I like to do? And you find different things, different hobbies. You find some different hobbies. You try different things. You get to see things from your point of view, what you like to do, and you really get to know yourself. And when you get to know yourself, you can truly teach other people how to treat you, because you know yourself and you build up your self-confidence, and you. So you try different things, you go to different places, you're just on your own journey, and you don't have nothing holding you back, and you don't have no outside influences telling you what they like, even if you don't even like it, or stuff like that. And then you get to practice self-love, self-care. You get to do things that you like to do for you. You know what I'm saying? For yourself. And then you get to heal. This is the real big important part. When you're single and by yourself, you get to heal from your past traumas. Because sometimes, you know, when you're out dating or when you're in relationships, a lot of times you as a woman, you're not healed yet from your past traumas. You're not healed from your abandonment issues. You're not healed from your attachment issues. You're not healed from your daddy issues. You're not healed from any of your childhood traumas. You know, you're not healed yet. You need to take some time to heal and to forgive certain situations, not necessarily the people that hurt you, but forgive the situation for what it is to be able to move on and move forward. Because if you are taking some hurt and some pain along with you, some extra baggage from maybe even past relationships, you know, maybe some of your exes did you wrong. Some of your exes then lied to you. You'd have been cheated on. You know, men then put their hands on you, then cussed you out. They didn't really put you down. Stuff like that destroyed your self-esteem. And now you don't have them no more in your life. And now you can work on building yourself up, you know? And you need to heal from that because some of your exes in your past, they brought you down so low that you have not healed yet. And your self-confidence and your self-esteem for yourself is so low. Your ex used to say bad things about you, used to talk down on you, and he really destroyed your ego. And now, you know, you walk around with your head down and you look so sad and you're scared to speak up for yourself. You don't know your worth, stuff like that, you know, and you don't have no backbone. And you just allow people to do whatever to you and treat you however, and you don't never say nothing, don't do nothing. You just allow anybody to do you any type of way, you know, because your self-esteem is so low. So now that everybody out the way and stuff like that, focus on building yourself back up. This is the time. When you're single, this is the time. These are the stepping stones to building a better you. This is when you start waking up. You can start going to the gym now. You say, okay, I want to start going to the gym. I want to work on my body, right? I ain't got no outside influences. I ain't got no obligations. I'm finna go start going to the gym, eating right, looking good, you know, slimming down, toning up. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start being happy and I'm about to start doing things that I always wanted to do. Now you get to focus on your goals and your dreams. Now you get to explore the world, do what you want to do. You really get to know yourself. You get to know what you like and what you don't like, you know, because also when you're single, you see what you don't like. You see, you know, certain restaurants. I don't like those restaurants. Maybe when you're dating around. Certain guys, certain personality traits in guys. You feel like, I don't like these types of guys. I don't like these types of guys out here. You know, I like certain, you know, I don't like those qualities. So now you know what not to look for in a man, you know, or, you know, just certain things. You just figure out stuff about yourself, right? So that's number one. You get to know yourself, build back up your self-confidence. You get to heal from your past traumas and you get to start moving on with your life, building back a better you, you know, looking good, smelling good. You know, you update your wardrobe, you know, you update your life, you upgrade yourself. You know, stuff like that. This is a time when you get to work on you inside and then outside. You know, work on your inside and then work on your outside. So that's number one. So number two, the second best thing about being a single woman is you get to have some peace and you ain't got all that drama. So you get peace. When you are by yourself, when you are single, when you just you and ain't nobody else around, you ain't got no man, you know, you ain't got no man cheating on you, you ain't got no man lying to you, you ain't got no man disrespecting you, you ain't got no man putting hands on you, cussing you out, you ain't got no man sneaking, messing around and sneaking with all these other women. You ain't got no man just doing you dirty. You know, you got peace within yourself and peace in your life. because you may be looking and you may be comparing yourself, your single life, you may be comparing your single life to other women or celebrities and stuff like that, and you want a relationship because you see it on social media. But I'm here to tell you that some of those relationships are not as happy as you may think they are. Some of those relationships, they look like they happy, they smiling in the pictures, but as soon as those cameras go off, they arguing. As soon as those cameras go off, they back not talking to each other. As soon as those cameras go off, they back just not seeing eye to eye, you know? And they do a good job to promote theyself like they're so happy to the world, but you don't know their relationship, what it really is behind closed doors. Behind closed doors, those relationships might be toxic. They might be bad. You don't know what that woman going through. That man that cheated on her 32 times. That man that lied to her 17 times. That man then did all kinds of dirty things to her. And you think that she is in a good position because she is married and you're not, but that does not mean that she's happy. It's a lot of people, a lot of women who are in relationships or who are married with a ring on their finger, and they are not happy. They got all the money in the world, the man providing everything, doing everything and stuff like that, but maybe he cheating on her, maybe he disrespecting her, maybe he cussing her out, maybe, you know, you don't know what's going on, and maybe she's just unhappy, she tired of him, you know, and you may look at her lifestyle and may think that she happy because she got a lot of nice things, or this man is just around and it look like they care about each other, but behind closed doors, they really not a good match for each other, right? And they just cover it up with all types of, you know, cars and jewelry and money and houses and all kinds of stuff and clothes and all that. They mask it with all that, but, you know, really their relationship is trash. So do not compare your relationship to nobody else. That's why a lot of times when you're single and you're a single woman, then guess what? You ain't got to worry about all that. You got peace. You hear that? You single, right? Peace and quiet. Peace and quiet. You ain't got nobody stepping out on you. You ain't got to worry about nobody coming home late. You get to live your life, you know, take care of your kids, take care of yourself, take care of your family. You get to do you, and you don't got no outside things slowing you down. Because guess what? Let's just say you in school. Let's say you in school and you trying to get your bachelor's, or you trying to get your master's. You trying to get your PhD. You trying to get whatever degree you trying to get. And you got a big test. Let's say you got a big test that's coming up. And you and your man, y'all on bad terms. You and your man, y'all arguing. You and your man, y'all arguing. You know, he cheated on you. And he lied to you, and he disrespected you. He cheated on you with one of your friends, or he cheated on you with somebody that you knew of, or he just cheated on you, period, whatever. And now you can't even focus. Now you're in school, and you can't even focus on the test. You want to get an A on a test, but now the feelings and emotions are taking over because this man done cheated on you. So now this man that cheated on you, right? And you're just devastated that this man that cheated on you with some other girl. And you can't even focus, right? So now you get an F on the test. Now you get a D on the test. Now you just failed the test. You failed the whole test, right? And it's all because of that man, because you was in a relationship. And now, after the test over with, now y'all get back on good terms. And now it's just like, wow, you know, you done failed the whole test. Now you can't get your degree. You can't graduate, all because this man. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say you was a single woman. If you was a single woman and you did not have a man, you know, maybe during that time you can study and you could get an A on your test. You could focus on your test because you don't have no outside influences that's slowing you down, you know? Or maybe let's just say you want to start a business. You want to start that business you always wanted to start, you know? Let's just say you wanted to start a business. You got that business you always wanted to start. This man might say, oh no, that business ain't never gonna work. Your business, ain't nobody gonna buy that from you. Why would anybody want that service from you? You're not even all that good. You're not even good at doing hair. You know, you're not even good. I don't even know why you even wasting your time, you know? So he bringing you down because, you know, you in a relationship and this man, he hating on you, so he bringing you down, and now you feel like, wow, you know, maybe I'm not that good. So you don't start that business all because of that man. But if you single, you ain't got no man, hey, you can start that business whenever because you like, hey, you know, I ain't got nobody holding me back. I ain't got nobody telling me that it's bad. I ain't got nobody not supporting me. I can just focus, right? And sometimes with some women, you know, when you are really into it with your man, like you and your man not seeing eye to eye, or you and your man get into a big argument, sometimes it take a real big toll on you in your life. Like you can't sleep, you know, you have a hard time eating, you have a hard time focusing on stuff. You at work, maybe you go to work every day and now you can't focus at work. You know, you messing up at work, you know, because you stressing, you know, or and you thinking about this man cheating on you. Or you at work and you falling asleep because you been up all night stressing over this man, and since he been stressing over this man all night, now when you go to work, you're so sleepy and you fall asleep, and now you get fired from your job all because of this man. You can't focus on your work. You trying to work at your 9 to 5 every day, and guess what? You can't even focus on your job, on your work, because of this man that really destroyed your self-esteem. Now you feel like, okay, now you don't even get dressed up no more. You know, you don't get dressed up no more. You know, now you don't even get done up no more. You don't even get pretty no more. You don't wear no makeup no more. You don't get your hair done no more, your nails done no more. You don't get dressed up no more. You don't go out no more because this man that took over your life, now you just don't even feel like it's even worth getting dressed up and looking good, you know? A lot of times you fall into a depression. It's a lot of people in relationships who are depressed. It's a lot of people who are in marriages and they're depressed. They're unhappy. So just because some relationships and some marriages look like that's the thing to do, a lot of times they're unhappy and you was better off. And a lot of times they trying to get out the relationship. It's a lot of people in relationships, they wish they was in your position. It's a lot of people that's married right now that wish they were single, that wish they were just by themselves with no ties to nobody, you know, because they got a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of people that do not like the partner that they're with, and they're trying to get away and they can't. You know, they trying to get away, but for whatever reason, maybe they financially can't get away, or they mentally can't get away, or whatever. They just can't get away from that situation, and they wish they were single. It's people in relationships and marriages that wish they were single, and they trying to leave. So sometimes it's good to be single because you don't got no ties to nobody. You free to do what you want. It's peaceful. It's peaceful. You ain't got no drama, no baby mama drama. You know, sometimes you dating some guy, or you in a relationship with a man and you got baby mama drama, or you got, you know, maybe his mama, maybe he a mama's boy and his mama stepping in and all. You ain't got to deal with all that. You ain't got to deal with no man cheating and lying to you. You ain't got to deal with no man putting you down. You ain't got to deal with all that. You can be by yourself, peaceful, doing the things that you like to do, working on yourself, building up yourself, and just having fun with life. Okay, so that's number 2. So number 3, the third best thing about being a single woman is you can date whoever you want to date. So You as a single woman, you free to do what you want to do. You single. You as a single woman, you free to do what you want to do. You single. You are free to date whoever you want to date, because when you're in a relationship, you know you got to be faithful to your man, right? Or you're supposed to be faithful to your man, right? But when you single, you have the freedom to, you know, hang out, have fun, you know, get to know different guys, get to experience different types of guys, get to really see what you like. You get to date, and when you're dating, you're collecting data. So you get to date around, see what types of guys that you're interested in. You know, maybe you go on a couple dates, you like, I don't really like him because I don't like the way he dressed, you know, or him, I don't really like him because he said something that rubbed me the wrong way. Him over here, I don't really like the way that he looked right there, you know, he not really my type, you know, or whatever. You know, you get to see what type of guys you like and stuff like that, and what works for you. And then you just get to have fun, because when you're single, you know, you got the advantage because you got guys that's willing to do anything for you. You know, you got this guy, he willing to take you out all the time. You know, this guy over here, you know, he give you some money to pay your bills, whatever. This guy over here, you know, he fix stuff around your house. You know, this guy over here, you know, he take you shopping. This guy over here, you know, he buy you lunch. You know, different guys do different stuff for you. So sometimes, you know, when you dating, you know, you just having fun and you just receiving all the gifts that, you know, men are willing to give, or you just have fun with, you know, the guys that's willing to do whatever for you, take you out. You know, you get to go on different dates. You get to explore different places, different restaurants, activities, different clubs, different places, you know, different spots, you know, all types of adventures. You know, you get flown out here. This guy flew you here. This guy took you here. You went on a road trip with this dude, you know, so you get to explore, because, you know, different guys do different things. So you get to really see what you like and what you don't like, and have fun along the way until you're ready, until one guy actually stands out, and one guy is really serious about you, and one guy is really applying pressure to get to know you and to actually be with you, you know? And this guy, he will pop out and he will show out outside of all the rest of the guys. Like, you will be able to point him out and say, yeah, he's the one. Like, he been here and he always showed me a good time. He always treated me right. He always showed me that he really care about me and stuff like that. He real. Or, you know, all the other guys, you know, they just whatever. You know, some guys, they gonna come and go. You know, a lot of guys, they gonna come and go, whatever. You know, y'all hang out, y'all kick it. It was cool for what it was, whatever, you know. But when you got somebody that's serious about you, then that's when, you know, you focusing on them. But when you got a guy that's serious about you and he actually make you his girlfriend, then, you know, you be like, all right, I got to stop everything and I got to start focusing on this man because he's serious about me. If you want a relationship and you want a marriage, then, you know, you got to pick one guy that's serious about you, and then when he make you his girlfriend, then you can cut everybody off. But when you're single, if this man ain't made you his girlfriend and stuff like that, if he has not called you something official, if he has not put a title on you and said, you are my girlfriend, I'm your boyfriend, we are together in a relationship, if he does not say that to you, then you are still single. If you are still single, you're still able to do what you want no matter who you're talking to, because you're not tied to nobody. Nobody claimed you. Nobody is serious. So why would you commit yourself to one man that's not committed to you, you know? So don't be committed to one guy, you know? When you're dating, you know, don't just date one guy at a time. When you date one guy at a time, you put all your eggs in one basket. When you put all your eggs in one basket, a lot of times when that basket don't work, now all your eggs are gone. You know, all your eggs are gone now because you put all your eggs in one basket. The basket gone now, and now you don't got no eggs left, you know? So when you got multiple eggs in multiple baskets, then if this egg or then if this basket don't work, okay, I lost one egg. If this basket don't work, okay, I lost that egg. But you still got a couple other eggs over here. So you still good. You're not dependent on one basket, you know, because if that one basket leave, now you ain't got no more eggs, you know. So don't pour everything into one person, because that one person might not even be serious about you. Now you wasted all this time with this one person when you have multiple people, or you had a couple guys that were serious about you, that were good contestants for your love, but you passed them up for one guy that wasn't even for real. So give these guys a chance. You know, the guys that you like and that like you, you know, you want to give them a chance, feel them out, see what's up with them, and make your decision based off of how they treat you, okay? But until then, you get a chance to hang out, get showered with your gifts and trips, and hang out, whatever, have fun, be in the club, whatever. But it's going to be a time when, you know, one guy going to catch your attention, and you going to have to settle down and, you know, get the family, get the ring, get the marriage, get all that you wanted, okay? Oh, and keep in mind, when I say date, you know, I've been saying, you know, date multiple men, you know, date men, stuff like that. I'm not saying have sex with multiple men. Let me clear that up right now. I'm not saying you gotta have sex with multiple men. Again, disclaimer, I am not saying have sex with multiple men. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying have sex with them. I said date them. You can go on dates with guys and not have sex with them. You can hang out and get to know one another without sex being involved. You could be two adults and have a conversation, getting to know one another and not have sex with each other yet, right? Can we... Right? You know, that could wait sometimes, you know. It don't have to be all up front, you know. Can we actually have a conversation, you know? So you don't have to have sex with these guys, you know. Now, you do what you want to do. Whatever you want to do with your life, with your body, that's on you. No judgment over here. You know, whatever you want to do with your body, hey, that's on you. But, you know, be careful if you are. But I'm not saying you got to have sex with them. I'm just saying just date them. Now, do what you want to do, but you don't have to. Don't feel like you have to have sex with all these different guys when you're just dating. You could just have sex with whoever you want to have sex with, or keep it exclusive, or keep your legs closed, whatever you want to do, but you don't have to have sex with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you can date without having sex, okay? So that's number 3, right? So number 4. The fourth best thing about being a single woman is you get to develop other strong relationships, right? So you get to develop other strong relationships with other people, meaning your family, you know. Now, since you ain't got no man, because keep in mind, when you got a man in your life, then he is going to take up a lot of your time. If you got a man in your life, if you're in a relationship or you're in a marriage, you know, you are going to be with that man a lot of times, especially if y'all live together. If y'all live together, y'all around each other a lot, you know. So they usually become like your primary source of human contact, you know, outside your kids and stuff like that. If you're in a relationship, or if you don't have no kids, then outside of the relationship, it's just y'all two, you know, that y'all hang out with. That's the person that you see the most, you know, outside of going to work and stuff like that. You see your man, right? That's the person you spend a lot of time with. So you may not spend a lot of time with your family, with your mama, with your cousins, with your aunties, with your uncles, you know, with your sisters, with your brothers, you know. You don't get to hang out with your father. You don't get to hang out with, you know, any of your family members, your grandpa, your grandparent, you know, any of your grandparents. You know, you don't get to hang out with them. You know what I'm saying? Hang out with your family. Or you don't get to hang out with your homegirls, you know, your friends, your sisters, you know, your homegirls, right? You don't get to hang out with none of your best friends, your close friends, you know, your close girlfriends. You don't get to hang out with them because you always with your man. You don't get to hang out with the girls. You know, you want to hang out with the girls, you know, but guess what? When you single, now you can hang out with the girls. You and the girls can have girls night whenever y'all want to have girls night. You ain't got to check in with your man to go to girls night. You ain't got to check in with your man to go out or to go to the club. If your homegirl Jasmine say, hey, we going to the club tonight, you gonna say, what time we going, you know? But if you in a relationship, you know, you can't do that. You gotta check in with your man, say, hey, you know, Jasmine wanna go out tonight, you know, I'm just letting you know, Jasmine hanging out tonight, she invited me out, what's up, you know, I'm just letting you know, you know, and then you gotta hear his mouth and y'all going back and forth, he don't want you to go, you know, all that stuff, you ain't gotta deal with that. Since you single, you and Jasmine can go kick it. You can go to the club, you can go to the mall, you can go anywhere in the world. You know what I'm saying? You can go and do anything, right? And y'all can be on the yacht party. Y'all can go to brunch. Y'all can go hang out. Y'all can do anything y'all want to do, right? And stuff like that. Or like your family members, you know, you can hang out with them. You can build stronger relationships with them and your friends, you know, and also business relationships. Because when you're single, when you're a single woman especially, and you don't got no man, it's a lot of men that are in position that may have a business, or maybe they got connections around. Maybe they know somebody that knows somebody. So it's a lot of men out here that since they like you and they find you attractive and you ain't got no man, since they like you, they like, oh, you know, I like her a lot. You know, maybe I could get a chance with her, but, you know, I got connections. Let me see if I could put her on. Let me see if I could give her connections with whoever. You know, maybe you do music. You know, let's say you're a woman and you do music. Let's say you sing, right? Let's say you're an upcoming singer, right? And you meet a guy and maybe he worked for a record label and he like you, right? Or this guy, he a DJ. Or this guy, you know, he knows some record executives, stuff like that. Or he is the record label. Or maybe he owns a record label or something like that, and he likes you. So now he like, huh, you know, I like her. You know, I could get some of her music played. I like her. I'm going to do XYZ for her. I'm going to publish her music. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You know, I'm going to put her out there, you know, just because he like you, you know. Or certain guys that maybe, you know, you're a model. And certain guys will take your picture for free just because they like you and they think they're going to get something in return. So they just going to take your picture, give you free stuff, and it's just like, you know, wow, you know, all these business relationships just off of guys just liking you. You know, a lot of times, you know, women can use their beauty to kind of, you know, climb the ladder and get to the top, you know. It's a lot of women, you can use your beauty to get into open doors. You know, just because you're a single woman and you're beautiful, you can get into doors and you can navigate through certain industries and stuff like that. Let's say you want to be an actress, right? You want to be an actress, right? You want to act. You like to act. You want to be an actress. And this guy, maybe he owns a film production company. Or, you know, he's in film photography, you know, stuff like that. And he can, you know, put you in a movie, you know, and stuff like that. Or he know connections. Maybe this man, he know big time directors and he know big time, you know, maybe he know big time movie actors or, you know, stuff like that. He can kind of get you in and get you a role, stuff like that, just because he like you, you know. So business relationships with men specifically, you know, when you're single, you get a lot of those benefits just because men like you and they want to elevate you to the top just because they like you, you know, and they think they'll get something in return. And even if they don't, you still won because they still did something for you, you know, but you still got to be careful about what you do take, you know, but at the same time, you know, you can still benefit at the same time. So that's number 4, right? You get to develop better relationships. Now you get to hang out with your family. You get to hang out with your sister, with your brother. You know, you get to hang out with your friends, with your homegirl. You get to hang out with, you know, everybody. You know, you can have your girls' night. You can do whatever. You got those relationships. Because when you got a man, a lot of those relationships may or may not fade away, or sometimes they fade all the way away. It's a lot of women, you cut off everybody. You cut off all your friends and family, everybody when you're in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, you cut off everybody. You're not even talking to your friends and family no more. They can't even get a hold of you. You barely pick up your phone because you laid up with your man all day. You and your man laid up, hanging out, going out, doing stuff, and you can't even pick up your phone because you busy. You laid up right now, you know? So a lot of times when you're single, you can develop and focus on those relationships that stay. Because a lot of guys, they come and go. But your friends and family, a lot of them, they stay. You know, the good ones, now there is some bad family members and bad friends, but the good ones, they stay. The good relationships, right? So that's number 4. So number 5, the fifth and last and final best thing about being a single woman is you get to focus on making more money. So since you single and you got a little bit more time on your hands and you ain't doing a whole lot, you know, and you ain't got nothing to occupy that time with, now you can focus on making more money. So now you can go back to school. You know, you can go back to school now. You ain't got that man telling you don't go back to school. You know, now you can go back to school, get your degree, make more money. You know, get that dream job you always wanted. Maybe you could climb the corporate ladder now, you know, or maybe you could start that business you always wanted to start. You know, you ain't got that man around telling you that business ain't worth nothing. You can start that business. And you can learn how to depend on yourself financially. Because a lot of times, you know, you as a woman, now you get to develop your finances. Because if you are a woman and you broke, or you don't have no money to your name, or you have a little bit of money and you're a woman, and let's say you do get with a guy that got money, or you get with a guy that got a little bit of money, whatever, right? Now, this guy, if he ever leave you and he ever dump you or he ever kick you out the house or he ever leave you, now you back broke and you don't have nothing. And you don't have nothing at all to your name. You can't even do nothing for yourself. Sometimes it's a lot of women, you can't even leave the relationship because you're not financially stable. This man pay all the bills. He pay all the bills. He do everything for you. And you are unhappy because this man, he just treats you bad. Even though he pay all the bills, he still treats you bad and you're not happy. And you want to leave, but you can't leave because you ain't got no money. You ain't got nothing. So where you gonna go? You gotta stay and be miserable with this man because you ain't got no power. You ain't got no leverage. You can't do for yourself because you became too overly dependent on this man and you ain't got nothing for yourself. Because if this man ever do, let's say this man do kick you out the house. Now where you gonna go? Where you gonna hide? What can you do for yourself? Because you ain't got nothing to your name. So when you have your own money, when a woman takes some time out of her life and gets her money together, gets her finances in order, you know, when you start making a little bit of money, when you start making a little bit of money, you know, when you do get into a relationship, you know, you won't be needy and desperate and just accepting anything this man does just because he pay all the bills or just because how much money he got. Because you got your own money. So you're not gonna be worried about his money. That's not gonna impress you. When he pull up in his brand new BMW, that's not gonna impress you because you got a G-Wagon. You know, that's not gonna impress you because you got a Mercedes Benz. You know, so now you got your own, and now when you do get with a man, you know, you can leave. If you need to leave, if necessary, you can. You know, if this man get to tripping, you got a way out. Or if this man kick you out his house or kick you out his life, you can survive on your own, you know? So now that you single, Now the time that you can focus on yourself, focus on getting your money right, so you don't never have to worry about anybody. So you don't never have to worry about anybody that can't do for you, you know, because let's just say this man can't do for you. Let's say this man can't pay none of your bills. This man can't buy you the bags and shoes and clothes and stuff that you want. This man can't provide and travel and do what you want to do. You got your own money and you can live your life. You can travel. You know you got you. So you ain't never gonna let you down. So can't nobody let you down. When you got your own money as an adult, you know, no matter who you are, as an adult, when you got your own money, you don't need nobody else's approval on your life, and you're not dependent on nobody else to tell you what to do or to treat you any type of way or to tell you how to run your life, because ain't nobody paying your bills but you, right? So when you do get with a man, you can always survive without him if necessary, right? So now you can focus on building up that stash on the side for those rainy days. Just in case it's a rainy day with that man, you got a stash over here that, hey, when I was single, I was building up some money. I was saving some money when I was single. So now that I'm in a relationship, hey, if this man try anything or something happened or he kicked me out or we break up or something happened, I got my own over here and I can get out and I can survive. I got my life jacket. You know, I got my extra, you know, I got my emergency boat. You know, I got my emergency boat to get off of the sinking ship, right? So, ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are my top 5 best things about being a single woman. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Hit that bell notification for me, and I'm out of here. So, till the next video.